Hello everyone and welcome back to a new demo. In this demo, we're going to be talking about crash rate alerts. The first thought that might come to your mind is, what the hell are crash rate alerts?
Great question.
Crash rate alerts are basically an extension of metric alerts but for release health, particularly crash-free percentage. Previously and prior to crash rate alerts, your release health metrics, specifically crash-free percentage, can go down without you noticing or paying attention to it because Sentry doesn't particularly alert you on the declines in crash-free percentage, except if they're associated with an issue, in which case you get an issue alert. Now with crash rate alerts, you're able to create an alert with set thresholds so that you get notified once your crash free percentage falls below certain thresholds. And as always, let me show you how this works. Alright, let's get right into it then. We first start off by going to the alerts page, create a new alert. As you can see here, you can create a crash-free percentage alert for sessions or a crash-free percentage alert for users. For the sake of this demo, I'm gonna go with the crash-free rate for sessions. We set the conditions. And here's what the graph looks like. So first of all, you're able to filter across certain environments. You're also able to filter according to certain releases. For example, if you only want to track your crash-free percentage on a specific release. Next, you're able to select a time interval on which you want to monitor the crash-free percentage. So it can be anything from 1 hour to 24 hours. For the sake of our demo, I'm going to go for 1 hour. The next step is to set certain thresholds under which you should get a critical alert or a warning alert, and when you actually want to resolve these alerts. So for the sake of this discussion, I'm gonna go for 98% at critical, and of course warning has to be above that, so I'm gonna go for 99% warning. I'm gonna leave resolved here empty because I just want it to resolve once it moves up to 99%. The next step is to add actions, or basically what kind of notifications you'd like to receive. So I'm gonna add an action here for critical status by email, member, and I'm gonna add myself. And I'm also gonna add an action for warning status once more. I'm gonna call my rule show and tell demo. I save the rule, and as you can see here, I can see my alert has been created. Let me show you what it looks like once you go into the alert. So here is what the alert looks like. So once you go into the alert detail page, you're able to see the fluctuations of your crash-free percentage and when they cross the thresholds and so on. I've obviously increased the thresholds to be able to show you what happens. So if here it says if for critical, if it's below 99.1 in 2 hours, send a notification to ahmed.atifi@sentry.io. If it's below 99.8% in 2 hours, send a notification to ahmed.atifi@sentry.io. You're also able to see the related issues in case you want to debug this. And you're able to see the alert history on the right side and the fluctuation that your alert has gone through. This brings us to the end of our demo. Before I leave you to it, I'd like to thank Fanley for overlooking this process, Matej for being the front-end wizard on crash rate alerts, Dan for reviewing tons of PRs on this feature on the Sentry side, and then the SNS folks, especially Lynn and Filippo, for their continuous guidance and their PR reviews. And finally, Anton from Ops for overlooking the operations process of all of this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next demo.